What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Climbing Old News Reviews. I'm your host, Dr. Z. Today we're taking a look at a very special review of Unleashed Climbing, which is a company from down under in Australia. They also have distribution in Europe. So today we're taking a look at the Loaves series. Will, the shaper of these holds and owner of Unleashed Climbing, was kind enough to send us pretty close to the full line, and we're getting a really good idea of size of these holds based on what they sent us. So let's get started. We're going to start with the 3XLs. So here's the 3XL of the Loaf. The great thing about these holds is they're designed for competitions in mind. What that means is you can fine tune these holds as a route setter to get whatever sort of grade and whatever sort of feel for your climbing that you would like to achieve. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Here we've got a nice in-cut jug. See that? That looks so nice. Here we've got a slightly less than in-cut jug. Really, these holds share a very similar footprint, so you're not going to have to change much other than the hold itself and potentially the orientation depending on what you're looking for. I should mention these holds are made by Composite X, so you know the quality is just totally solid. They're polyurethane holds. They are designed with modern route setting in mind, so you can screw on holds. You definitely don't have to just use a bolt, and of course you can use a set screw in order to make sure that this hold doesn't spin into a propeller. That's a really good idea. And the other thing about the quality then is that of course we have metal washers for the set screw, so that's gonna let this hold live a lot longer in a gym or a home gym, depending on if you get these. So that is the 3XL. There's 5 in that size. We're gonna move on, here we are, to the 2XLs. So this is the 2XL. Definitely comes down a size in terms of what we're looking at, what we're working with here. Same sort of idea though, very similar footprints. We've got holds that you can really fine tune. Should mention there are about 100 holds in this series. So we've got most of them here with us. We're really psyched to get these, and I think they're gonna be super fun to climb on. Wanted to share with you guys too, it's very clear that these are super high quality holds. And what I mean by that is the texture. When you're feeling this hold, it feels great. You can tell that Will uses a really high quality, high density foam, and that shines through. And it's not too smooth either. There's definitely been brands where I felt the holds and I'm like, okay, that's a little too smooth. This rides that line perfect. So I think you did a fantastic job with that. Should mention also with these holds, one of the things that they're designed with in mind is blocking. So you can use these holds to create seams. You can use these holds to block one another. You can use different sizes of holds. So here I've got one of the 3XLs, one of the 2XLs. Look how nice that fits together. So you can definitely force climbers to use certain spots of the hold and really fine tune the difficulty, which is of course why they're designed to be competition holds. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's move on to the extra large size. So extra large, maybe a little bit on the smaller side for an extra large hold, but again, the amount of sizes that this line actually comprises, I think is exactly the reason that that's the case. So there's also fiberglass macros that are available from Waltopia. And those things look super cool. I saw them in some Australia competition that Will sent them, and they looked great. So they fit in line perfect with the aesthetics. With these extra larges, we do have screw-on ability also here. So you can use that, and there actually isn't a bolt on this one. So then we'll move on. So we've got a slopey extra large here, really nice hold, feels great. The other thing that's great about these holds is that they've got sharp, clean edges. And I don't mean sharp like they'd cut you, but sharp as in just aesthetically, they're perfect. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna allow you to line these up perfect on the edge of angular volumes. And of course that's gonna look beautiful. I'm sure it's gonna climb beautiful. So I'm really excited to put these on the wall. Then we'll move down some cuter sizes. I call them cute, I think they're awesome. So these are the smalls, and we've got 2 metal set screws here. Nice positive surface on this one. This one is slightly more positive. So you're getting an idea that again with these holds you can fine tune. Here's one that's more slopey, so really great. These are the extra smalls. These are actually pretty big for extra small, I feel like. Same with the smalls. So We've got screw-on only holds. I think these definitely could be like good feet. They don't have to be though. These can definitely be hands too. One of the things I really want to do is get these on the slab so I can kind of test the limits of these in terms of, you know, what angle we're working with. Obviously with our awesome Kumiki Everlast EverActive walls, we can go from 0 down to 72.5 degrees, but I've also got 2 slab walls that are built at 2.5 degrees and 5 degrees positive. So really excited to get these on there. All right guys, well I think that's about all I have to tell you. There's really not much negative here at all to discuss. Honestly, it's all positive. These are great monitored shapes. These are competition holds. They're going to allow you to do a lot and to, you know, be very versatile. And the other thing is you don't have to keep track of what fits together. So when you've got this line, you can just grab a hold and there's not exactly a matching counterpart. It just lines up well with some of the other holds, especially some of the larger and smaller holds. So I think that's great. Some of those matching of holds can get pretty confusing. So stay tuned guys, we're gonna get a closer look at these. We're gonna put them on the wall, get some climbing. Thanks for watching.